Hi everyone, this is the strongest build of the Sorcerer in Season 11, Crackling Energy Crackuna. It was already very strong in Season 10. I played it myself. I will show you. So on here, I have the full planner ready. On Season 10, I started leveling with Fire build from 1 to 60, then from T1 to T4 I did Crackling Energy, so I played myself. I'm very familiar with this build. I have a several video on Crackling Energy here, but I mostly switched to Ball Lightning because this was the strongest in Season 10. So let's see what happened between Season 10 and Season 11 that makes now Crackling Energy the best build of the Sorcerer. So basically from Season 10 to Season 11, there is a rework of Masterwork. I can make a video to explain the rework of the Masterwork if you want. It's kind of easy. Basically, we're just going to lose a lot of damage from Masterworking now. Masterworking now is just increase the quality of your item from 0 to 25. And when you reach 25 ranks, it just gives you 25% increase affixes. And the final one's going to give you another 51 on random one. So that's going to nerf overall all the classes and the game in general. We're going to lose like damage. We lose a little bit of everything because of Masterwork. And like if that was not enough, our class, the Sorcerer, got really nerfed a lot by Blizzard in the patch note. We're not going to go through the patch, like everything in the patch note, but Teleport Enchantment is gone. They heard our feedback, but they don't really care. They were just like, live with it. Teleport Enchantment is gone, so our mobility is nerf. Our toughness, let's see. Barra here, like all our passive in the skill tree, like energy focus, protection, and stuff. Everything on the toughness on the Sorcerer got nerfed, so our toughness got nerfed, and last our damage also got nerfed. Ball Lightning is not a build anymore because, you know, it was carried by seasonal power and it's gone in Season 11. We don't have the seasonal power to get the core skill, to make the core skill strong anymore. Primordial Binding the hit also. When you had 10 stack in Season 10, that would give you 60% damage. Now it's just flat. It doesn't stack anymore, you just get 18. So you're going from 60 to 18. That's a big damage nerf. And Crackling Energy is now the best build because it's the build that's received, like, got hit the less by the nerfs, and every build got nerfs. Frozen Up got the buff a little bit, but it's not amazing. So the best build is Crackling Energy. Second best build is probably going to be Hydra. And then you got all the rest that's not even close. Crackling Energy is the best by a large margin. A Hydra might come a little bit close, but Crackling Energy is just like overall the best. It has like great mobility, it has great toughness, great AoE, great single target damage. So I got the full planner here. I'm going to show you a little bit more of the showcase so you can have an idea of how this build plays. Let's see here. So the build is very easy. You can play it just with 2 or 3 buttons. You're just going to hold down your Ball Lightning, and your ultimate passive Overflowing Energy going to reset the cooldown of your lightning spell. So you hold down Ball Lightning, you pick up Crackling Energy hits the monster around you, and it resets the cooldown, and that's allow you to teleport. We are not even close to perma teleport here, but it's the closest of what we can do right now, as you can see here. It's not too bad. That was Pit 80 footage from the PTR, but that was with like very, very good gear. So I'm not sure how it's gonna be in live, but they also nerfed the pit scaling and the tower. The tower is gonna be in January, unfortunately, so it's gonna be the pit, but the scaling got nerfed, so we might be able to do that in pit 90, pit 100 even, maybe. It depends on the sanctification and stuff, but that's what we got right now. You can't perma-teleport anymore, so you're gonna use what you have here to refresh your teleport and try to mimic it. But yeah, overall, Lightning build gonna be faster, got more toughness, and yeah, just Lightning build gonna dominate the season. So as you can see here in pit 80, this is the new pit. Basically, you can get Belial now, and yeah, you just Belial just dies here. But yeah, so for the setup we got here, I got like everything is in the planner, so I will not like detail everything, but I got a T1 to T4 build for progression. I also have 1 to 60 build if you want to check. I made a lightning one, like you can find my all my builds here. I'm going to put a link in the description, but everything should be here. I made a new lightning build leveling from 1 to 60. I tested myself on the picture. It was really good. It was as good as fire, like Hydra build from leveling. So pick one, and both are gonna be amazing. Let me know if you need a video full breakdown on this, but everything should be in the guide. I can also make a video about leveling strategy, what we're gonna do from 1 to 60, how do you transition from T1, and how do you change build and stuff like this. Let me know if you're interested in that. But yeah, that's the lightning leveling build from 1 to 60. Then you transition to that T1 to T4 Crackling Energy. I'm going to cover the end game today, like quickly, but yeah, you get all the requirements, like everything you need is in the planner. So Crackuna end game, as I said, the skill rotation is pretty easy. You just hold down ball lightning and you move with it, and everything relies on Esadora's overflowing cameo. We cannot play this build without this, so that's the first item that you're gonna need. And yeah, then press Ensemble Current, you get Familiar Lightning Spear from Ensemble Current to get more damage, vulnerability and stuff, and you can move with Teleport. Not from a Teleport anymore, but it is what it is. That's the full setup. We're gonna use Hurricane Crest to help us with cooldown on Teleport. We're gonna Shroud of Falls that to get more damage and get more toughness. Then you get Charge Flash, that's also gonna help a lot with the damage and the AoE. Temerity Pants now. Temerity is very important now. I feel like most of the classes and most of the sorcerer build will use Temerity because we got a lot of toughness problem now. You get a little bit more detail here. You need to get life on hit to synergize with Temerity and have Perma Shield up. Then Aspect of Boundary Conduit. We got the new unique here. I'm not super fan of it, but basically these offhands make you play without any defensive skill on the skill bar. And that's gonna give you more damage, but we're still gonna keep Teleport because this is the general build for all the content and it's the best build, like the most versatile for everything. That's why we're keeping Teleport here. But yeah, this is the new mace. It's just straight multiplicative damage on the weapon. Nothing like super exciting or new. And yeah, the regular Galvanic Azurite. Then you also have Starless Sky here. Skill tree, very classic. We are putting some more points in Charge Ball, as you can see here, because if you have more ranks on Esadora's Overflowing Cameo, it says that it's gonna increase your damage. Like on the skill bar, you have Charge Bolt, and if you have more ranks, it's gonna give you more damage. That's why. And yeah, skill tree, very generic. You also have Frost Nova. Frost Nova that's synergized with the new one-hander mace. You're gonna gain the enchantment effects, and that's gonna give you like 15% increased damage. You got Familiar, you got Lightning Spear here, and you know it's still very classic. Invigorating Conduit to get your mana back. This to proc more Crackling Energy. You have some damage node and Saber Current here. Conversion to auto pick up Crackling Energy. And finally, Overflowing Energy, one of the core of the build also. That's gonna reset your cooldown, and since you're discharging faster with Overflowing Esadora, that's synergized very well with Overflowing that reset the cooldown of your teleport and give you more mobility. So yeah, you got all the setup here on enchantment. We still use teleport on enchantment and on the bar to be able to try to keep our mobility. We also got Lightning Spear. We are picking up a lot of Crackling Energy, and having Lightning Spear enchantment gonna help you to make everything vulnerable and get that extra damage. And yeah, Paragon Board, I tried to make it easier this season for you to understand. So this is the first Paragon for progression. When you're in T1, you're gonna rush those legendary nodes as I showed here. And I try to not change the Paragon, so when you're switching to the next Paragon, it's just the same, and you just have to fill up those points here. But yeah, I put some more instruction here. Let me know if you prefer this way. I can also put all the points here and write more priority here. Like what do you take first? What do you prioritize? I'm not sure what you guys prefer. Then you get the Jivin gift here to get some bonuses. This is gonna give you more increases resistance, for example. Mercenary, Subo to get the map arc, then right here to get just a little bit of toughness if needed. I also got a full progression. You know, when you reach T1 and you start playing this build and you want to go to T4, I can make a full video explanation about that if you want. I don't know if many people struggling going from T1 to T4. I personally do that on stream. I will be streaming live at launch a lot, so you can come join and just see how I do. If you got question or anything, feel free to join the stream on Twitch, on X, on YouTube probably. But yeah, last thing is the Sanctification. As you see here, I didn't put any Sanctification because Sanctification is a mechanic of Season 11 that's gonna like allow you to gamble one last time. When you got your item, you masterwork everything, you got the item you want. It's the last step. You're gonna sanctify it, means that after Sanctification, you cannot touch it, you cannot change anything anymore. The item is gonna say that forever, and it just is gonna give you one random stat. And the thing is, I don't think any build should rely on Sanctification because it's just random. You're gonna click Sanctify and that's gonna give you one random stat, one random aspect. I don't know how I will do yet. Maybe I will just put like all the optimized Sanctification on the build on here, and I will add the text to say that it's not mandatory, it's just the most optimized Sanctification that you can get. But if you don't get it, the build's still gonna function. You're just gonna have probably less damage. I will also make probably hit pushing maybe, or tower pushing, but the tower got delayed until January, so I'm not sure here yet. Let me know in the comment section what you would like to see. If you got any feedback about the build, about the Sanctification. I try to write the build as clear as possible. I try to not fluid with too much detail to not confuse people. I put what I think it's very necessary for you to understand. But overall, I'm pretty happy with the build. Do not hesitate to give me any feedback on the comment section. And yeah, also let me know in the comment section what next video you would like to see. I can make a cover of this build, leveling from 1 to 60. I probably still got some footage maybe to explain how this build works. I can make leveling strategy that I also put below here. That's what we're gonna do with my group. Like all this, I can make a more detailed video about that if you like. And yeah, I think that's it for me today. Don't forget to leave me a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to come say hello on stream at launch, and I will see you next time.